Hello out there to all of my fellow gold diggers. This is your girl Rita, also known as the self-proclaimed gold digger. Welcome to my channel where I discuss my life as a wife, mom, entrepreneur, and business owner, all while trying to crush and achieve my goals. And I am coming to you with another video on today. And it is once again another video about mystery shopping. Yes, y'all know mystery shopping is one of my main side hustles that I do. The other one is being a mobile notary, but I am coming to you with a mystery shopping update. I have also been getting emails from various people asking me questions about mystery shopping and thanking me for introducing them to that and introducing them to the list of companies that I have signed up with. So if this is something you're interested in, please make sure you check out this video. Before we get into the video though, y'all already know I am trying to increase my subscribers. I have a goal where I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. So if you can help me reach that, if you have been watching my content, if you have been enjoying and liking what you see, then make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Feel free to share with a friend and give me a thumbs up. I will definitely appreciate it. And it also definitely helps my channel. And I want to make sure I am giving y'all good and great content that you will find helpful. All right. Now, as I mentioned, I do have a list of mystery shopping companies that I have signed up with. So that link is always going to be in the description box of any of my mystery shopping videos. Make sure you click on that and you will see the companies that I have signed up with and I work with to do some of my mystery shops with and everything. But today I was privileged to have a very special mystery shop that I did recently, and I got paid over $200 to go to the movies as a mystery shopper. Can y'all believe that? I got paid over $200 just to watch movies. Yes. So that is the topic for today. That is what we are going to be talking about. Okay. So I'm gonna explain to you how the shop actually worked or whatever. One of the platforms that I'm signed up with, one of the mystery shopping companies that I'm signed up with, and it is on my list. They had an opportunity in my local area. Basically, what it involved was you were required to see a movie and you had to count how many people actually came to see the movie. That was pretty much the gist of it, okay? You saw how many people were coming to the movie theater or the show or whatever. You did have to pick one main show that you were going to see, and you did have to attend every showing of the movie. So if the movie was playing at 2 o'clock, you had to go to the 2 o'clock show. If the movie was playing at 5 o'clock, you also had to go to the 5 o'clock show. If the movie played at 7 o'clock, you had to go to the 7 o'clock show. And you were pretty much just counting the number of people who came to the movie, okay? So you were trying to see who was coming to the movie. Also, in addition to that, you did have to answer some basic questions about the movie theater, like where it was located, so their address. Also, you also had to answer questions like what else was playing in the movie theater at that time, so any other movies that were playing, as well as they had questions about like ticket prices and stuff. And that was the gist of it. It was counting how many people came to each showing of the movie and asking some basic questions about the movie theater. And the more shows it had, the more money you could make from it. So yeah, so I was thankful that I was able to take my kids to the movies pretty much for free, and we got paid over $200, and they reimburse you for your ticket. So all in all, I have probably made, I'm trying to add it up really quick in my head. it's over, actually, by the time I take into account the ticket reimbursements, it's over $300 that I'm going to have, and I got to see the movies for free, and my kids got to watch it. Now I will go into some pros and cons about this, so you can see if this is something you might want to do, or if you see this comes up or whatever. So the number one pro is you get to watch movies for free. All right, like, if especially if it's a movie like you really really like, y'all know Black Panther was something awesome or whatever. Like, I would not mind going to see Black Panther a million and one times. Okay, you get to watch the movies for free. You can take a guest, and they pay for your guest to come. The report is pretty easy to do, and it's a pretty easy report. So it's fairly simple. Like, they're not really asking you a whole lot of different questions and things like that. So yeah, it was an easy report to do, fairly simple, and it's a fun mystery shop. All right. Now, the cons of doing this type of shop is that you must go to all showings of the movie. So if the movie starts at, I don't know, 1 o'clock, the first showing is at 1 o'clock, and the last showing is at 7 o'clock, guess what? You have to go to each of those showings. The plus side is you do not have to stay for the entire movie. Like, pretty much they want you to stay about a little bit after the opening credits. What is it? The previews roll in, to make sure any like latecomers who might have come to the movies or whatever get counted. So pretty much, if you've seen the movie, you go to the next show and you want to leave, you can leave, and as long as you come back in time for the next showing to count the number of people. So that was one of the cons. You do have to come to each showing of the movie theater, but you don't have to stay for the whole time. And a benefit of it, if it does have more showings, pretty much you get paid more money, because you're paid off of how many movies or how many showtimes there are, or whatever. So the more showtimes there are, the more possibility for you to make money. Now, I will say I did do this over a 2-weekend period. So the first weekend there were only 3 showings of the movie, and the second weekend it was like 5 showings of the movie, and that's how I got to get over $200 for watching the features and everything. So I started off with something small. I was like, 3, let's see how it is. And then and it really was really really simple, because if you think about it, most of the time the movies are in the same theater and everything. And then yeah, the second time around that we did it, that particular movie had 5 showings. So the other con there is the receipts and the tickets. So you must take pictures of your tickets, like, before you give it to the person, the usher who tears off your ticket. So you have to take a picture of your complete ticket, and keep in mind you're in a movie theater. So really what that involved me was either trying to discreetly take a good picture of the ticket, but most of the time I just ended up going to the bathroom, taking the picture I needed to take so I could have it for the report. So you got to take a picture of the tickets. And the other con is that you must get a receipt. And if you go most places, they ask, well, a lot of places aren't giving you a receipt, or they ask you if you want a receipt or whatever. But at the movies, they are not giving you any receipts. So when you ask for a receipt, it's like you're kind of like the oddball who's asking for the receipt and everything, especially when you're going to the movies multiple times. So I think sometimes that makes you stand out, because it's like, oh yeah, that's the girl who's asking for the receipt, unless you get a different person each time, and then it probably doesn't matter too much. So yeah, it's a minor con and everything. Another con is they don't pay for your concession. So any snacks or food, you are going to have to pay for yourself, or sneak into the movies or whatever, however you do it. But you are responsible for your own concessions while you are at the movies. And the other con is you must choose from a certain movie list. So they have a list, and it's a pretty big list of movies that you do get to choose from. but they have a list of movies that they want you to choose from, and then based off of that you have to see what's playing at like your local theater and then notify them like, hey, this is the movie that I am going to see. Now another pro that I did not mention is like the movie theater I went to, I get like points for whenever I go, so that was definitely a plus. My points got increased. And then I'm going to end up getting reimbursed for my tickets and everything like that, because some of the points, as we got more and more points, I got like free food and stuff like that to have as part of my concession, so I wasn't coming out of pocket for some stuff. Yeah, and like I mentioned earlier, I was able to take my kids, and it was something pretty simple to do, and it was enjoyed by all of them. Now I have seen some other movie theater shops. These usually are ones that the other one that I have seen is like the movie theaters that serve food, not food, alcoholic beverages and stuff like that. And pretty much that one, the specifics of that was just kind of seeing if they were going to ask you for your ID. So it's more of like an alcohol compliance one at the movie theater. Let's see if they were following the protocols. I, however, am too old to qualify for that one. So I was never able to do that one. So I don't know the actual specifics of that. But they do have other movie theater shops where you're not having to count people. Other ones where you can possibly, I won't say possibly, where you can get you a drink for free and enjoy the movie. But that is what happened to me. I made over $200 watching movies, and I'm not a movie critic at all. But hey, I am a mystery shopper, so that's how I got my coin watching movies. So let me know in the comment section if you are interested in becoming a mystery shopper, and if you are, be sure to get my list of companies, the mystery shopping companies that I have signed up with. All right, that is all I have for now. This is your girl Rita, also known as the self-proclaimed gold digger. Take care, everyone.